Good morning, all. Today I am going to give the review of the book A Brief History of Time from Big Bangs to Black Hole by Stephen Hawking. So, humans have always been curious, right? We have always been driven to find the explanation of the things surround us. Also, we like to understand the hows and whys of the world we live in. So, exploring these questions have led us to discover many things like, for example, machines that wash our clothes or ability to predict whether it's gonna rain before we leave the home or not. So, these are some of the small questions. So, what about the big questions? What I mean by big questions, any idea? Yes, the questions that like how the universe is made, how did it begin, when will it is going to end, etc. These are some of the big questions that we need to know or that we are curious to know. So, according to Stephen Hawking, we may never find concrete facts or answers to these questions, but we do have some pretty solid theories that will help us to know about these questions. Also, Stephen Hawking, when he published his book, The A Brief History of Time in 1988, it sold very well that it remained in the Sunday Times bestseller for straight 5 years. And also before he wrote the book, Stephen Hawking was just an academician, but now he became a household name. Sadly, he passed away in 2018, but this book is still a valuable go-to for those who ask such big questions about the universe. So in this book, he included some of the answers discovered by the scientists about these big questions like what the nature of the universe, how did it begin, when will it end, and how will it end. So today I will try to explain some of his answers to the biggest questions of the universe. Let us first explore what the grand unified theory, then we will dive into the general relativity theory, then the quantum mechanics, and finally also we touch how did the universe begin and how will it end. So before we talk about how the universe begin or not, see, scientists never try to answer the questions. They only give theories. They never give concrete answers to such questions. They only give some theories. Like they make some observations and measurements, then they come up with some equations, then that will help us to predict the answers. So scientists only theorize, they don't give any correct answers. For example, let us start with the general relativity theory. What is general relativity theory? General relativity theory explains everything around us which is visible to us through our naked eye. And then the quantum mechanics, which describes everything that is not visible to us through our naked eye. So, first, what is relativity? Do you have any idea what is relativity? The name itself, relativity means in relation or comparison to something else. Okay? So, in relation or relation with something. For example, let me explain that with the help of an example. You may like yogurt. Then, your friend who loves yogurt and eats it for every meal, and on comparing with him, you just like yogurt, but he loves yogurt. So we can say that you are the real yogurt lover comparing to him. That's what general relativity theory means. We can measure the speed or motion of anything with related to something else. For example, I am sitting on the ground and a train is passing nearby me. So I can easily say that the train is moving and not me. Why? Because the speed of the train is much faster than me, right? So we can also, but we can't say that we are not moving. Can we say? Actually, we are not moving, but according to science, we are moving. The universe itself is moving. The earth is orbiting around the axis. So this is an example of general relativity theory. And next comes the grand unified theory. The grand unified theory tells about very big stuff in the world. And also the quantum mechanics. The quantum mechanics says about the small things that is not visible to us through our naked eye. These are some of the famous theories in science, especially in physics, that help us to know about the world around us. Also, there is another example, like the motion is relative and the space is also relative. We can say the where one object is situated only according or relative to something else. So motion and space are relative. Then obviously time should be relative. Let me place a clock on the top of a mountain hill and another clock on the sea level. So there is a difference between the time showing in the clock on the mountain level and on the sea level. On the mountain level, the clock shows much more time than it moves much faster than the clock that we placed in the sea level. That's because of the relative motion of time, relativity of time. So this book mainly focuses on everything that we need to know about our universe, and he explained it in a very well manner that everyone can understand. Even a layman can understand what the universe is, what all are the phenomena happening in our universe, what are the things we need to know about the universe, etc. Also, he also said that can we say something is finite if it has no boundary? If I say that something is finite, I say this floor is finite, but it has no boundary. Can we say that? No. But Stephen Hawking says that we can say something is finite even if it has no boundary. Like the earth is infinite. Is it right? Earth is finite or infinite? Earth is infinite. No, earth is finite. Because even though it has no boundary, we consider earth as a sphere, right? But it has no edges, it has no end, it has no boundary, but earth is finite. So these are the main things that we don't know. Actually, we are not aware of that. Through this book, he tried to make us all aware of such curious things. So I would like you all to read the book at least once, and you will become more enthusiastic towards the world around us. Thank you so much.